No world is too big and journey too small, but in fact Seaside Story is surprisingly the opposite, where climbing up to the top of a lighthouse centered in the middle of an island, you'll be able to see the entire map for what it is, a fishtail extravaganza. It's relaxing yet heavily rewarded fishing moments, engaging wickedly eccentric characters, and restoring a once peaceful harbor abrupted by a heavy storm. Seaside Story is a perfect game for calm, rainy days, wearing your nice comfy robe sided by a nice cup of joe. Seaside Story begins with the sounds of a boat breaking in the middle of a giant storm. Luckily, you were saved by a sea corgi, some half-dog, half-fish breed of nature. As a token of your gratitude, you volunteer in fixing their lighthouse to help disperse the fog that surrounds the island. Equipped with only a fishing pole, some cute little worms poking their heads out the sand, and a boat to sail the ocean blue, once the fog is lifted, you venture off to become an aspiring heroic fisher. When you depart from the island to steer across the waters and arrive at a lovely harbor called Port Starboard, you'll eventually stumble across their aquarium, which happens to be in need of fish for a more attracting sight. You cast out a helping hand, or shall I say reel, as you'll visit 3 main biomes of the world that are filled with lusciously thick kelp, crystallized trenches, and a reef maze of colorful coral, fishing for all different types of critters covered with a splash of Roy G. Biv, and some with a luminescent glow. You'll be taught by one of the mer corgis on how to use the basic controls of the fishing pole. It's extremely simple as it works sort of how a bow works. You hold your placement button, release in whatever direction you want the bob to go, and once you've got the signal that you've caught a fish, just hit the air as if you were punching a tree and reel him in. Easy as that. Now, there does come a little bit of skill and patience when trying to catch any fish, especially the bigger ones. How may you obtain such fine fish? Well, it's just like the food chain. Little fish get eaten by slightly bigger fish, and said bigger fish gets eaten by an even bigger fish. So on and so forth, the cycle continues. But that's not quite everything. If you noticed in real life fishing, they tend to put up a good fight, and so waiting for the right moment to strike once a fish is too tired is ideal. And the bigger the fish, the harder they are to reel. In the end, it's all about timing and patience. But once caught, a feeling of relief is taken off your shoulders as you stare at a really neat capture animation and are paid in the riches of sand dollars by a pelican. Sand dollars are the main currencies of the world. They will allow you to purchase upgrades on the island to discover hidden secrets, equipment from Captain Blobbert's Real Deal shop to help make fishing and swimming a whole lot less troublesome, and obtaining essential upgrades to your boat that will allow you to enter and explore the different regions of the sea. You're guided easily into some areas around the world where you would converse with giant whales and tiny krills, but if you don't let your curiosity steer you around the small harbor during the day and nighttime, you'll be heavily confused on where to go and what to do for the majority of your adventure. The world is small enough for you to explore every crevice of the houses and the islands to where it's not such a drag due to travel length. But I can say that bubbly feeling I had once I first started fishing eventually bursted, as I just wish it would end so I can find out what was in that secret cave on the island which costs a ton of sand dollars. So, I resulted to catching a ton of conch crabs and rainbow shrimp towards the end. But even though fishing is the main part of the story, it still doesn't depict a small journey and instead matches up to the team's previous creations of giant worlds with such lengthy adventures and storytelling. It really comes to show that even the smallest worlds have the greatest of chances to exceed high expectations on the Minecraft marketplace. It's also somewhat brave to provide such a small map in game, but yet show how truly big it can really feel when you realize you can't fish in the purple mist and must upgrade your boat to access that area. The fact that it's completely free almost makes me feel guilty because of such a nice and neatly packaged add-on that's just willingly given to my chaotic hands with no repercussions. But my birthday isn't until next year, so I'll gladly accept an early gift. Seaside Story is a fantastic fishing adventure packed with well-polished characters, great oceanic jingles, and a fish-catching satisfaction that will forever swim in my thoughts of great times. With new mechanics yet an easy fishing system, boats created through witchcraft where you can walk let alone stand upon, and a bubble cleansing renovation to the before the storm house, docks, gazebo, and much more, you are left in the end to fish till your heart's content. Such splashing literature filled with great fable, amusement, and maximum enjoyment. If you enjoyed today's review and would like to download this map, it's available on the Minecraft Marketplace for free. Links in the description will direct you there and the team's website, so feel free to check out any of the other maps or packs that were released on the Marketplace. And for more videos related to Seaside Story, feel free to check out some VR gameplay I did for our Let's Play series. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as it does help a ton. Other than that, I am the Magical Berry, this has been Bedrock Reviews, and until next time, adios!